Hello.
Hi.
So our client Jane Smith came to us with a left hip fracture. She was a grandmother and playing with her grandchildren was important to her, and she lived with her daughter, but needed to be able to complete the basic IADLs as well as many as her ADLs independently. With that being said, our goals for Jane included being able to shower independently, do her laundry, and be able to play with her grandchildren. The OTA worked with Jane on shower safety and education as well as working on strength and endurance for her left hip. Upon discharge, Jane was able to shower with modified independence with using the shower chair. She was able to ambulate independently but required the use of a walker on ways that she felt weak or fatigued. She could also do laundry independently with modified techniques. She is independent in playing with her grandchildren, taking rest breaks as needed.
For this case, as OTs and OTAs, our main form of communication took place over email. The OTs originally sent over the evaluation, and the OTA sent back SOAP and progress notes. The OT provided feedback on the notes, and at the end of the process, the OT wrote the discharge summary and shared it with the OTA.
So the expectations for this assignment was that everyone contribute to the care process of this client. The OTA would provide most of the treatment ideas, and feedback would be provided from the OTs. The OTs were responsible for the evaluation and discharge summary.
The experience working with the OT and OTA was both similar and different to our expectations. It was similar in the sense that we all knew we had to contribute to this process of treating this patient, but it was different in the sense that we actually had to define our roles as OT and OTA and what was in our realm of practice. What we learned from this experience was we had, like I said before, we had to really define our roles and what the OTA did and versus what the OT did. And we also learned the importance of communication because most of this project was done long distance over email. Communication was really important to provide feedback in a timely manner.
Some of the ways that we can use this in our practice fieldwork and we can use it. We learned that communication is very important. We can also bring that to our practice and fieldwork. We also kind of learned respecting other people's feedback, using other people's criticism or suggestions or feedback. We kind of learned how we can use defining our roles in our practice and fieldwork. So,
thank you.
Yep, thank you.